Accelerate learning by integrating research and practice. Today, research and practice are not seamlessly integrated. It often takes several years for researchers to develop their science of learning innovations and implement them in a real-world context. We are accelerating this by providing researchers a platform to accomplish these tasks. Gooru is uniquely positioned to facilitate this due to its technology's application and diversity of users. Gooru Navigator at its core is a GPS for learning, a personalized learning engine that locates the learner across knowledge and mindset for every competency, empowers them to choose their learning goals, then dynamically navigates them through relevant content, tools, and activities, while adapting their learning pathway based on performance. But it does not end with the learner. We have apps for all stakeholders, who are achieving tremendous results. For example, last year, Lamesville United School District students gained over 40,000 competencies, accelerating the number of competencies gained, while teachers report time savings because of the AI-based suggestions they have access to. Gooru works with 65 collaborators to reach over 7 million learners. This is set to increase significantly with our recent integration with Schoology LMS. How researchers use Gooru Navigator today. Professor Jessica Hunt is leveraging Gooru Navigator to design curricula that can support students who are struggling with math. Currently, Professor Hunt and her team manually index their curriculum, manually select the cohorts that will have access to it, manually obtain consent, and then manually pull datasets to establish the efficacy. This can be streamlined significantly. Our Navigator for Invivo research portal will automate these processes, significantly reducing her overhead and allow her to scale the impact of her research by reaching millions of learners and educators. These automations will allow us to massively grow the number of researchers that we can support. If we now look under the hood, we can explore the automations we propose creating. Researchers will have the option to use simple DIY mechanism to plug in their innovations that could include specialized curriculum or assessments, such as games for MTSS2 students or rubric-graded free response questions, or tools for peer grading, note-taking, or goal setting, or even services like tutoring, camps, and enrichment programs. All of these are then automatically indexed into the learning registry. In addition, researchers could design and plug in their own AI algorithms, like those that compute new attributes about the learner, such as their resource preference or motivation, or algorithms that curate learning activities with metadata such as engagement and efficacy, or algorithms that generate personalized learning pathways for learners using a variety of principles of learning. We plan to make it possible for researchers to what-if test their algorithms in the Gooru Navigator, and then streamline how researchers can use filters to select cohorts and trigger an automated workflow to obtain consent. The usage data from the consenting cohort is then stored in a data lake that is owned by the learners and their institutions. Researchers can then easily use the anonymized data for real-time analytics and the longitudinal datasets to validate their innovations. Once validated, the researchers have the option to easily publish their innovation to millions of learners. We have a number of projects with researchers underway. With funding to develop the Navigator for Invivo research portal, we can significantly scale the number of researchers that we can support. Navigator for Invivo Research, integrating research and practice.